Good morning, Cedar Park High School. It's Friday, October 18th, and it's a B-Day. I'm Ella Neal.
And I'm Evan Vines.
We have a packed Wolfcast today with a story about a club at school called Youth in Government. The top 3 things you need to know for today.
A new edition of Spook of the Week and your sports report.
Let's jump in because the Wolfcast starts now. The club scene is a large part of what makes CPHS such an engaging campus.
With a wide variety of clubs, there's definitely something for everyone. Staff reporter Connor Smith found out more about one of our clubs here, Youth in Government.
Thanks, Evan and Ella. I talked to English teacher Kim Vadrine and student Kate Shuley about what the club is about and what it can do for you.
With all the clubs you can take, there's plenty of ways to explore careers throughout your high school years. The Youth in Government Club, hosted by English teacher Miss Vadrine, gives students a taste of a career in government.
We write bills, which are then presented and argued, as well as we respond to other bills that have been proposed by students from other places, arguing for or against those.
With all the opportunities the club provides, it's a good foundation for students like junior Kate Shuley, who hopes to pursue a career in government.
So Youth in Government is a YMCA organization, and through the YMCA and Texas Youth in Government, you can have advocacy opportunities. Like, for example, I was invited to do National Advocacy Days, which is a lobbyist program through the YMCA.
The benefits aren't exclusive to the field of government, though. Students also learn plenty of life skills along the way.
So through Texas Youth in Government, you can kind of explore all your passions through writing, presenting, speaking, and ultimately making more connections and more friends.
The clubs at CPHS cater to every student's interests, and Youth in Government is no exception.
The club meets every Tuesday in room 1208, so be sure to check it out.
Thank you, Connor. This sounds like a great opportunity for students.
Yeah, I agree, and I think as us students are lucky to have such an expansive catalog of clubs here.
I agree. We'll be right back with the top 3 stories you need to know for today.
Smoky Moe's Barbecue, the best barbecue that money can buy. Proudly supporting Cedar Park High School.
Introducing the new CPHS News app, where you can rewatch segments from the Wolfcast that you missed the day of, while you can also read top story articles from the Wolfpack and never miss the final score. Don't forget to turn on notifications to keep up to date with important alerts. Download the CPHS News app today.
Welcome back. I'm Abby Martinez with your top 3 things you need to know this morning. First, about 43 phones were stolen at the first weekend of this year's ACL Fest, and police say it might be connected to a larger scam. Victims are receiving messages from these scammers trying to get personal information like their Apple ID and password. Austin police advised to, quote, verify the sender before sharing password or credit card information. Next, NASA is conducting the first all-female spacewalk. While women have gone into space before, this is the first time without a male crewmate. The spacewalk was actually scheduled to be a few days from now, but there is an equipment failure that the women must fix. And finally, Jennifer Aniston has joined Instagram, debuting with the selfie of the Friends cast. The former Friends star gained 5 million followers in 12 hours. It is likely, but not confirmed, that she is the first person to ever have 1 million followers so quickly. With CPHS News, I'm Abby Martinez.
Well, that phone thing's really alarming. Did you ever feel anybody trying to pickpocket you at ACL?
Well, no. I knew from the first weekend, so I just kept it in my front pocket. Okay. But I know multiple girls that had their phones stolen.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. When you
like 4.
crowds, like when you're leaving concerts, that's when people try to like.
So you know people who've got their phones stolen?
Into their fanny pack and like taking their
gosh.
phones.
That's so scary.
They're sneaky. Yeah.
Thanks, Abby.
Coming up next, Philip and Addie take a look at how your T-Wolves football, volleyball, and tennis.
They've got a lot in store for us, including a rundown of what is probably the biggest game in Texas tonight, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Cedar Park High School, and welcome to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Maddie Bates.
And I'm Philip Yurkovich. Today, football will take on the Hutto Hippos at Gupton Stadium starting at 7.
That's right, and this is easily going to be the most exciting game of the season. With our boys being 3-0 in district and Hutto being 2-0 in district, I think both sides are going to bring the heat tonight.
I agree. We saw our boys dominate against Georgetown, who we thought was going to be one of the toughest opponents, showing that they are willing to be put to the test.
Absolutely. Another important thing to note is that 2 weeks ago we saw our boys rout Connolly 52-14, and when Hutto faced the Cougars, they struggled in the first half, but ultimately came out with the win 40-27. What's interesting about this is that Hutto struggled against a team that we had no trouble beating, so I think this shows that our boys have the upper hand going into this one.
I agree. Moving on to volleyball, the Lady T-Wolves will take on Pflugerville Panthers tonight at the Timber Dome, starting at 6:30.
Considering that our girls are 7-1 in districts, whereas the Panthers are 5-4, this should be an easy win for our girls.
I agree. I think that the girls take the win tonight. This will give them a positive momentum going into next week against their toughest opponents, Rouse.
That's right. We'll have more information on that game next Monday, but if you're planning on attending tonight, be sure to be loud.
Moving on to the tennis, varsity tennis team won their first match in the playoffs earlier this week against Elgin and took home another win yesterday against Montgomery.
Their next match will be next week against Georgetown, and we will have more information on that match next week. Moving on to cross country, the team began the 5A district championships this morning. Good luck, guys.
Well, that's all we have for today. With CPHS News, I'm Philip Yurkovich.
And I'm Maddie Bates. In spirit of tonight's game, take a look at this hype video.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king. Kingdom, king me, checkmate, then repeat. This chestnut checkers, what can I say? I got goat genes. Real kings do king things. Live like one, breathe like one, killing shit by any means. Everybody can't lead like one, nah. Is it really me? Gotta check and see my legacy like royalty, and I act like it. If you know, better act like it. Look at me now, they can't hold me down. So give me the crown. They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, your Spook of the Week.
Cover your eyes as Luke Johnson has prepared yet another hilarious scare. Take a look.
What's up, Cedar Park? It's Spook of the Week. And once again, we're getting spooky in these hallways. Let's peep this out.
Welcome to my haunted house.
Get him. Get Mr.
Prudence, hurry up.
Spook of the day.
Why are you not scared?
Oh my god. Stop.
Welcome to my haunted house.
That's what we have for today. Make sure to catch anything you missed on our YouTube channel. Just search CPHS News.
And make sure you catch the Wolfcast on Monday for a story over Mario Kart, your top 3 things,
Your pet of the week, and the sports report. With CPHS News, I'm Ellen Neal.
and I'm Evan Vines. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a phenomenal day, Cedar Park. Hey there, Evan Vines here. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. And if you enjoy all things CPHS, hit subscribe. Have a great day or not, the choice is yours.